I really advise you guys check it, play it. We've got different quests on it. Yeah, it's our example, big game, and it's not only one. We've got different games. Uh, we lead to understand what guys, what developers, GameFi developers needs, and we build that game and change our infrastructure to help developers build easily.
Sorry.
Yes, and as I mentioned, you run your game, you got your own blockchain for that. We've got really, really fantastic fee system, flexible. For example, you still have a game, yeah,
Yeah.
and you of course you need some money to pay fees, to pay, I don't know, infrastructure, people, blah blah blah, and you as owner of the app able to set up fee system. For example, it could be subscription system,
All right.
because no one, no any other blockchain realize fee system instead of you. You should build it by yourself, but in Chromia it's built already. You just change 10 lines of config and it just work.
Nice. So you heard it, guys. They are currently have a running game, which is My Neighbor Alice. You can try it out so you can see what is Chromia is building. More on about GameFi. For our next question, why is Chromia is the best chain for GameFi?
Yeah, as I mentioned before, fee system, but most important, yeah, what's the point of a blockchain? It's on chain. I mean, you can't remove anything from blockchain. But most part of a blockchain game store data somewhere and use blockchain for transactions only. But we've got everything on blockchain without any other data source.
All
So
right.
you can't remove anything from your game. It's so important. We've got own library that help you as a developer, as owner, build any interaction behind heroes, behind different items inside the game really easy. For example, you got your own sword and you want to drop it to the parts to sell it uh, with a better price, and you can do it only in Chromia, just few lines, and different types of interaction NFTs works pretty well. We've got really good language, pretty easy, and yeah, a lot of information about it.
Mhm.
It's in few words. We can dive deeper if you want, or move to another question.
Let's take that topic for our next discussion, I think. Let's go for our next question, our fifth question. How does
Yeah.
Chromia's modular relational blockchain give an edge over traditional blockchain architectures?
Oh, it's easy. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I believe you use crypto a lot, right?
Yeah.
And for example, we all of us love Ethereum because it's so safe. But I remember on last pump when I tried to send my USDT to another wallet, it costs 150 bucks. You just send 100 bucks with gas fee 150. And you know that it's a scale problem that other blockchain scale in not a prepared way because it's all together with one layer. You got execution, settlement, data, consensus in only one place. That's why it's overcharged. And level 2 solution like Optimism or Arbitrum or Starknet trying to solve it to add one more module to the Ethereum so they work together. Yeah. And besides of that, Chromia, we already think about it, and our C level got prepare really great solution where we've got all modules from the box. we don't need it in future. We already at scale. We would able to scale really great, even better than Ethereum, Solana, or other big projects. So
Oh,
yeah, we've got really bright future, and we just starting.
yeah, so that's why Chromia is said that they are ready for mass adoption.
Yes, yes, it is. And as you mentioned, GameFi is quite important topic for us. So we want to adopt blockchain to via GameFi.
All right, so okay, let's go for our next question. This one is quite long. How does
Yeah.
the how does the ongoing incentivized testing program benefit developers, users, and the overall ecosystem? What can the community do to support it, and what can people do while they're testing?
Okay. Um, our main target right now is testing. So for us, it's important that you guys would help us to test blockchain.
Yeah,
We ready to pay money for that in CHR token. We've got three different types of nets: Hacknet, DevNet, and QuestNet. Hacknet, ProjectNet, and TestNet. Yeah. Uh, Hacknet, it's for hackers. It's
yes,
like a bounty program. So if you're a hacker, you would be able to try destroy our blockchain to find some holes and get some money. If you programmer, for example, you can build your the app and get some money, and of course test our blockchain. If you are a user who just use Web3 in day-to-day activity, you just doing quests, testing blockchain, and get some money. So
yeah,
we right now it's not mainnet, it's testing, yeah,
testing.
and yes, and we want to test it, and we're ready to and of maybe 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 we would have some special NFTs for the testers that would help you guys to be to be better in our different projects, in M&A, in Minds of Dalarnia, and etc. We've got different activities, and you could be a special on our infrastructure, because Chromia itself it's infrastructure with the different projects.
So yeah, that's really good. So as you heard, guys, they have currently they're running incentivized testnet. Number one is Hacknet, the Project Net, and the upcoming I think is the QuestNet, June 18, I think. So in the Hacknet, if you are a hacker, if you are a hacker, try to hack the Chromia ecosystem, and you can get rewarded for that. And the Project Net, if you are a developer or aspiring developer, you can try to create the apps, so you can get reward as well. And for the QuestNet, it's just upcoming, so let us wait for that. So for our next question, what are the key differences between Chromia and other leading blockchains in Web3?
Okay. As I mentioned, so many differences, and you can see it based on our previous communication. I could highlight like most important thing. Yeah, it's zero fee transactions.
Yeah,
Everything work on blockchain. Really easy to develop. We've got modular structure, and it would be easy to scale. And yeah, it's in a few words. Yeah, as I mentioned before. But I would say it's important for me
yeah.
to explain you that we really big company,
Mm-hmm.
L1 solution. We've got, I don't know, more than 300 people in our company right now, and we built L1 solution, and we in 300 in 300 in top 300 in coin market cap.
Yeah,
And we in 300, not in 100, just because we have no mainnet that we expect soon.
yeah.
So we've got staking. It's I really advise you to think about it. Maybe you can find different L1 solutions like Polkadot and Cosmos, check their market cap, and understand potential of Chromia. Because we only starting our public integration, public communication, and it would be more and more and more.
All right. So you are always giving us a very good answers to our questions. And if you guys have any more questions, just drop it in our AMA question channel in this server, so I can later on I can choose and then ask Yaro about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw a very good question right now, so I will drop it later on. So for our last question,
Mhm.
okay, what can we look forward to in terms of developments in the coming weeks or months?
So, firstly, we work a bit for developers and
Mm-hmm.
for users. So you can expect extra documentation, extra information. You can expect more quests, more incentivize in next weeks, months. So I really advise you subscribe to our X, subscribe to Discord, subscribe to Telegram, and yeah, you could help us to test, and we ready to reward you.
All right. Let us go for our live viewers question. This one is really good for me. From Chiori, since Chromia can support any type of DApp, can a Web2 developer or enterprise deploy a Uber or Uber Eats type of app and use tokens for the payment?
Yeah, yeah, it's really easy. So, if I understand the question right, uh, if you be able to connect real world application, real world apps, money to Chromia blockchain, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it is. We work with different types of project, and for that questions, you uh, you could connect to our team, for example, if you got some case, and we would help you. We could consult you as a technical experts how you could how to spin up your application faster, better, and yeah, because it's really uncommon practice, uncommon project, so it's better to connect one to one.
All right. So for the next one, this is quite good from JMJM. Chromia uses a relational model to store blockchain data. Can you explain how this model increases flexibility and consistency compared to traditional blockchain infrastructures? How does
Yeah,
Chromia ensure that complex queries can be executed efficiently without sacrificing performance? So that's quite good.
it is, it is. um I would start from our own language, rel.
Well,
uh, it's built for especially for that. Its main idea why we build our own language to do complex queries to the blockchain without any problems. We've got indexes in database where you as the app developer can set up it in a standard way, how we did it in Postgres. So we absolutely sure that it works really great because we've got so big and so useful project as Postgres under the hood. So we sure because it's optimized, it's used on million or billions
mhm.
different sites and different cases, especially enterprise cases. So we can be sure here.
All right. So for our next question, this is quite good. How does Chromia's gas fee gameplay work technically, and what mechanisms ensures it remains free for users in the long run?
Yeah, yeah. Um, let's go to the practice. What developer application, what decentralized application you want, for example. What type of the app you want in our fantasy?
So let's say it's a mobile game. So how does gas free
Okay.
gameplay works on that end in the long run? So it remains gas free for all.
Yes, yes, yes. And you got your own game, mobile game, yeah, and you built it. Everything's good. And um, what type of monetization you want? You can, for example, do it. You can get payments when user register, or
Mm-hmm.
you can get payment where when user play few weeks, or you can get some price, some CHR token or any other token only from one type of users and no from other, and etc. You, as owner of your own business, able to select how you want monetize your the app, and without you can set gas fee, transaction price, for example, if you want, but it's not
All
only one way. You can select as much as you want.
all right. So let's say if I am the developer of that game,
Mhm.
I'm the one who's gonna, what do you call this, pay for the transaction fees set on a specific amount so the users can get a free gas fee while playing the game. Am I right?
Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right.
I would say it's not so strict as in
Mhm.
different blockchain. In different blockchain, you get your tokens only from gas fee. Yeah, and in Chromia, it's more about business, more about financial model. You can select what exactly you want, and we, as a Chromia, prepare for you everything from the box. You just set
Mhm.
price, set model, and it's work.
All right. So I think we can have a last question, right? What are the main benefits for developers in building the apps on Chromia compared to other platforms like Ethereum?
Mhm. Okay. Oh, Ethereum. I don't know. It's so complex to work with Ethereum. I work with Solidity a bit, and it's terrible. Um, I would start, yeah. Your data would be fully on chain, but in Ethereum, your data, for example, you got NFT, and you store image of that NFT somewhere, but you can't store it on chain because it would cost you so many gas, yeah.
Oh,
And it's first. Second, it's a language. Solidity is really terrible
terrible.
because
Yeah.
yeah, and it's not so easy to write, optimize it, and save. What is quite important, save code, because everyone know how when some breach on Ethereum hacked, yeah, and we lose few hundred million dollars because of that. Because Solidity is really tricky language. And we can continue. You would have your own blockchain, you would have enough material. We can help you, we can consult you as how better to build your app, and etc etc etc. um, and of course we've got incentivization programs for developers, and it would be continue. It's
Oh.
not last our incentivization program for developers.
So there's many upcoming incentivized programs for developers. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's quite good. So yeah, before we wrap things up, I want to highlight some exciting campaigns we have ongoing right now, which is the testnet, incentivized testnet. Like I mentioned before, first one is the hacknet for the hackers out there. If you're a hacker, try to hack the system of Chromia and you get rewarded. And the project net, if you are a dev or aspiring developer, you can try to build apps on their ecosystem and also get rewarded in CHR token, which is in the good price right now. And then the last one is for the QuestNet. So this one is coming on June 18, if I'm not mistaken. So let's wait for it and let's participate. on that. And most important one is the upcoming campaign right now in Galxe Galaxy, or how do you call it? So let's participate on that one, and we can get rewarded if we get lucky enough. Yeah, I'm gonna put the links of Chromia here in our stage chat for a while.
Okay.
While I'm doing this, Yaro, any word for our community?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I happy to be here, guys. It was nice to share some information. It was really amazing question. Really, thank you about that. Um, I wish you good luck with QuestNet, ProjectNet, HackNet, because it could be not only helpful for us but for you because of incentivization too. And yeah, hope to see you again. Hope to participate in any other activities here. And thank you for your time.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, Yara, and thank you for asking our questions. You give us a very wonderful question. So we understand now more about Chromia. How does the gas free transactions work? How does the Promise blockchain works, and the upcoming testnet and all. So thank you so much, Yaro, for sharing your insights today. Thank you so much, Project 1%, for having us tonight, despite of your busy schedule. And today is Father's Day, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your night with your family and all. And that would be it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. God bless. And don't forget to follow Chromia on Twitter and Discord and join their Galaxy campaign. And thank you all, guys. God bless.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Bye bye.
Yaro. Bye bye.